Hello viewers, my name is Shalin Verma and in this video we will understand how one can set up a sugar mill in India. Before coming to the legalities needed to start this business, let's first understand the importance of this industry in India's economy to understand the scope of the business. The sugar industry is a crucial agro-based industry in India. We are the second largest producer of sugar and its largest consumer. Sugar production is also one of the key employers and an important industry in the country. It impacts the rural livelihood of about 5 crore sugarcane farmers and around 5 lakh workers who are employed in the sugar mills. There are around 732 sugar factories in the country with a capacity to produce 339 million metric tons of sugar annually. This production capacity is distributed equally between private sector and the cooperative sector, the two big sectors that dominate the sugar production in the country. The Directorate of Sugar and Vegetable Oil is responsible for implementing policies relating to sugar and edible oil, particularly their availability and monitoring of their prices. Let's now see what responsibilities an entrepreneur will have to undertake during the setup and running of a sugar mill. The entrepreneur must submit a quarterly progress report in the prescribed format to the central government with respect to implementation of their IEM. After the completion of the construction of the sugar mill, the entrepreneur has to take up a trial crushing and obtain a certificate from the central excise for having started the sugar production. The applicant has to submit a proposal to the office of the cane commissioner for allotment of plant code and a short name. Also, a certificate from the central excise with details about trial crushing has to be submitted. The office of the cane commissioner will forward a letter to the deputy cane commissioner of the respective district to verify the authenticity of the proposal and verify the location of the chimney. After the cane area allocation order from the state is obtained, the entrepreneur has to promote and develop cane cultivation in the area allotted. Okay, so let's now see the licenses and documents that will be needed to set up a sugar mill. Apart from the standard licenses needed by the mills like the trade license, trademark registration, GST registration, BIS certification and the CGWA NOC, the applicant will also need licenses like the consent certificate, also known as the pollution NOC from the concerned SPCB, as the sugar mill has to comply with the provisions with respect to the discharge of industrial effluents. The second crucial license is the FSSAI license. So, the sugar industry will also need to get the required trade and food business licenses from FSSAI. The certification of these food-related laws in the products are very crucial to this business. Finally, the entrepreneur will also need permission to set up a sugar mill from the cane commissioner. At this stage, the application must be submitted to the office of the cane commissioner and Directorate of Sugar of the state along with documents like company incorporation certificate, memorandum of association and article of association, RTC copy, details of cane availability, certificate by the Joint Director of Agriculture of the concerned revenue district, district map highlighting the location of the factory, sketch showing the nearby factory's location, any previous experience of the applicant in the sugar mill sector. So, if you are wondering how to apply for permission to the office of the cane commissioner, let's see the steps in the application process. The application must be submitted to the office of the cane commissioner of the respective state. After submission of the application, some key reports are to be obtained from the concerned district deputy commissioner by the office of the cane commissioner. In the first step, the applicant must forward the distance certificate to the government to issue an industrial entrepreneur memorandum or IEM. Particular industrial undertakings are exempted from industrial licensing requirements under the Industries Development and Regulation Act of 1951. They are required to submit information relating to the setup of industries. The applicant has to file an application to the central government requesting for the issuance of the IEM. In the second step, the applicant has to submit a performance guarantee to the Chief Director of Sugar, Department of Food and Public Distribution within 30 days of filing of the IEM. In the third step, which is after the submission of the bank guarantee, the government will issue an acceptance order to the applicant stating that the sugar mill has been entered in the record as new sugar factory. At the next step, that is after obtaining the acceptance order, the applicant needs to apply to the concerned state Udyog Mitra and obtain in principle clearance for setting up a new sugar factory. In step number 5, that is after obtaining the clearance from Udyog Mitra, the entrepreneur has to identify the villages for cane allotment area and submit the proposal to the office of the cane commissioner. In the final step, after obtaining the report about the current cane availability and future development and the distance between the proposed sugar mill and the nearby existing sugar factories, the office of the cane commissioner and the director of sugar will meet up with the entrepreneur. Based on the meeting, the office of the cane commissioner will recommend to the state government the allotment of the cane area to the proposed new sugar factory. After obtaining the IEM and acceptance orders from the Government of India and in principle clearance from their project in Udyog Mitra, the entrepreneur may start the sugar mill operation. So with this, we have reached the end of our video. For more information about the sugar mill business, contact Enterclimate from the details provided below. Enterclimate is the leading environmental consultancy firm that assists businesses with all formalities with government environmental agencies. We provide a one-stop support for all licensing and authorization needs, along with the involved documentation and legal support. So I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.